The juvenile Abby that they've been looking for is at this location.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica if you're new here. KUTV dropped the raw footage of Pam with the children and just the whole thing. I'm going to commentate on it. If you want to watch the full thing without any words and commentary from me or anything I found or info about Pam, just go straight to KUTV's channel. But if you want to see what I think about it, stick around.
How's it going?
Well, he's been outed by the police and KUTV, so I may as well share now. This is Roy. I'm not going to share his last name, but this is him in a race. So just, you know, that's Roy, Pam's husband.
I'm Officer Hawkins, sir. I'm looking for Pam. Is Pam in today?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Is your wife? She's here?
And I've shared this photo before with him blurred, but now here they are. Pam and Roy, husband and wife.
Hello, Pam. How are you doing? Good. I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fork Police Department. Hi. So we had a agency assist out of St. George and Springville that we're just looking for. Okay. When you picked her up, what was the case? Did somebody ask you to pick her up, or did you just pick her up? What was going on?
Well, I'm having guests coming, and she came and did some cleaning for me.
Some cleaning for you?
We're right now in the house.
I'm not right here.
Okay, great. We're gonna have both of you come out here then.
Don't you just love how she's looking like she's so innocent, like she has no idea what the hell is even going on when she clearly does, and she's obviously recording them. Look how she's holding her phone. Not that she can't, but I just want to point that out.
If you can, just for a second, we just have to go over some stuff.
You have a warrant?
Yeah, we do.
Let me see it, please.
So,
If I knew nothing about him, I'd be thinking that he's probably like a lawyer or some sort of profession like that, but he is actually a nurse. He just is, you know, exercising his rights, which no problem, but I'm just being snarky.
it's in my car, but right now, my concern is...
Will you just tell him you're all right?
You're malnourished and have been ABUSED'd. But yeah, here, tell these officers that you're all right. Listen to me. I'm an authority over you. Listen to me. Tell me. That's how I see it as. Like, he just... This is really bad.
Well, we have to physically see her.
Come to that doorway.
We'll go ahead and get the copy of the warrant for you, okay?
You have a warrant for my house?
Okay, I'm sorry to pause so much, but I have to a little bit, at least for fair use. But, like, come on. She's acting like she has no idea what's going on. Ruby had to have told her something was going on, not just a family emergency. I do not freaking buy that. And warning, you guys are getting extra snarky Jessica tonight because I know a shit ton about Pam and Roy, and I've covered her. You guys know that.
Specifically for you.
For you and the child.
Yeah. Okay. So,
What is going on?
as of right now, I'll just need you to give your phone to your husband. Okay. And as of this moment, you're going to be detained right now, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
what does that mean?
is there anything on you?
No.
Okay, perfect. Just put your hands in front of you, okay? Just going to place you temporarily under
Wait,
arrest,
wait,
okay?
wait.
I'll explain to
You guys, I'm dying. I freaking, I love this so much. This is giving me like justice feelings. And this is not even Ruby and Jody. Can you imagine when that footage comes out? But man, this feels so good. So good watching this. I love it.
I'll explain to
What are you guys doing?
I've explained this already. I'm being as courteous as I can,
Okay, well, I'm going to call an attorney.
That's fine.
I don't know what's
Yeah, I don't even know what this is all about.
Okay, so I'm going to explain to you when we get to the car. Yes, I just explained to you that you're being detained right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you to my car, okay? I need this officer to stay with your husband, and I'm going to explain everything to you when we get there, okay?
Okay, go watch this on KUTV if you want to, but he's basically just asking her if she has any kids in Springville or anything like that, and she's acting like she doesn't know anything, and she only mentions one of her daughters. But this officer sounds like he doesn't really know much about what's going on, unless it's what he's supposed to be doing. But yeah, he just is asking her questions like, do you know this person? Do you know that person? Blah, blah, blah. It's not really relevant, and I don't want to get flagged. But yeah, he's just asking her a bunch of questions.
Okay.
What kind of questions?
So I'm going to call the main officer from Springville, and that's where I'm going to tell him that I be detained, and he can question you from now. Does that make sense? So now you know pretty much as I do, okay? So I'm going to call him, and we're just going to go from there, okay?
So what do I have to do? Why am I like this when I'm not having resisted or anything?
Because I have to detain you momentarily until I figure out what charges are going to go with that shit. So like I said, we were requested by another agency to locate you and detain you temporarily under a warrant to figure out what this. He's right there, which means you had her. That make sense?
Yeah, she comes over to my house all the time.
I'm going off what you're saying. I'm going off what they're saying. I don't know what's the truth. I know that she's here. I don't know if she came willingly or not.
Well, can't you ask her?
That's what we're about to do.
Okay.
But as of right now, that's why I separated you, because I want
Oh, Pammy. Pam. Don't act like you're an idiot. You know what's going on. You know what these kids have been through, you frickin' liar. You can't just ask them. There's the whole legality or the whole legal system that you have to go through. You know, you're playing dumb. You're smart, but you're playing dumb.
truth. I don't want coercion. I don't want her being felt like she has to say stuff. Yeah. All that kind of stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in there. We're going to drive back to the front so you can hang out right in front of your house. Okay?
Okay.
All right, put your hand. So, just, can you tie yourself or no? Or can you place your seatbelt or no?
No.
No?
Conducting an interview, but go ahead. In the middle of an interview. No, it's good. Will you give me a call? Sorry, sorry, I'm talking with DCFS.
Okay.
We have DCFS here, they're on their way, they're gonna come pick right now.
Okay.
So if you can detain Pam still for a minute, and then there, and DCFS will be there in just a minute.
Okay. Can you at least give me a synopsis of what this is in regards to?
Alright, yeah. So
I'll just have you stand by your truck really quick for right now, sir, okay? I'll come over there in a second.
This is 1000% their lawyer. If I find out who it is, I'll put a screenshot here. But if I don't, just assume that this is their lawyer that they have on retainer and lives close by and can get there pretty quickly, like within a couple minutes.
You're coming to this house, I just need you to stand right there for a second. I get you. Just give me 2 seconds, okay?
So what's going on? Are you there?
Yeah, I got someone that rolled up to the driveway behind me, so I just told him to wait.
Okay. So what's going on is we got a call from DCFS because St. George PD got a call about 2 kids that were found locked up in a safe.
Someone shared this facts don't lie, facts don't have an agenda. Someone commented that on one of my videos recently, and that's so true. I shared about the panic room at the very beginning of all this, and it was from dispatch audio, and this right here proves the kids were found in the safe.
And tied up, and it's siblings, and the suspects are the parents.
Okay.
But St. George has mom and dad detained down there.
So do you guys remember when that Reddit post said that Kevin had been arrested, but he'd actually been detained? So I somewhat stand corrected, and I'm a little bit wrong here because I said don't believe it necessarily. I'm not sure if it's true, but Kevin was detained by police, and he probably proved that he wasn't living there with the kids.
And they are doing some interviews right now to kind of figure out everything that's going on. There's one other sibling that we're still looking for, that are considered still in danger, and DCFS has the one to take them both into custody and into safe custody. Pam was seen picking up the Springville Rec Center around 1:15 today, and that's how we kind of figured that out and had you guys go out there. So we're still kind of figuring everything out, but that's the basis of it, is that these kids are taken into state custody. A couple of them are found and malnourished and bound and locked in a safe. So
Okay.
that's where we're at, and we're still looking for the other one.
Okay.
But I think DCFS is on their way right now. Can you confirm that address that you're at? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make sure they have that address, and they're already on their way, so they should be there shortly.
Okay.
To take
So,
them
is it just then there's not an arrest warrant for Pam?
No, they don't know. They don't know what to do with me. Can you guys transport Pam to your PD? We can send some detectives over there to go interview her.
Depending, we have freaking a couple calls coming out, some disturbances, so I mean, it's possible, just depending on how long it would be, or I mean, they're pretty cooperative, honestly, so I don't think if they got back, if I let them stay here at their home when these guys get developed, I don't think they'll do anything, or leave, if that makes sense.
They've been pretty cooperative with you?
Yeah, they've been pretty cooperative, more so confused.
Okay. Let me, here, you want me to start right? I think he's talking to one of the others, so hang on 1 second.
Okay. So, like I told you everything that I know, right? And as soon as I find out, I tell you everything, right? Pretty transparent, okay? So today, your daughter...
Okay, so I'm just going to skip through all of this because the officer says stuff that's not correct. Like he says it's Pam's daughter and all that stuff. So if you really want to see it, go to KUTV's. But obviously Pam is understandably confused because it doesn't make sense.
Those officers are on their way up here to talk to you, okay? And talk to her,
Okay.
and DCFS is on their way as well.
Okay.
I'm not here to argue the
No,
logistics.
I know.
I'm telling you what I know.
Those would be my granddaughters, and those are my granddaughters. Those are my friends' daughters.
Okay. So your friend's daughter's in?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Is Ruby Franke's daughter.
Cool. Okay.
And she's a friend of ours. She comes over and helps me every once in a while to be cleaning and stuff.
Okay. So this is what happened, okay? Her parents were in the situation of a child abuse allegation.
Okay.
DCFS made the report and went to the house and found children malnourished and locked in a safe. Okay?
In a safe?
In a safe. Okay. So now those officers and DCFS have taken custody of those children and we're looking for this one. The rec center, when they went to go find her, said that you picked her up.
Yeah,
so
I did.
now they are trying to figure out
Why
you picked her up, what you know with her, is she okay? Did she come here willingly? All that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah,
So as soon as they come here, We'll be on our way.
Okay.
That's why I said you're just detained. You're not placed under arrest just right now until they figure out what's going on with their car. Okay?
Okay, right.
So as long as she's not tied up and bound because you
I did make her scrub.
do something, you
I
know?
did make her scrub the floor, and they vacuumed and stuff because I have company coming tonight from Costa Rica.
You guys, how freaking sad is that? These kids who have been neglected, for lack of a better term, and they were scrubbing the floors. Like, come on. She knew what was happening. She is just as bad as Satan.
So, but she did it of her own free will. We had lunch.
Yeah.
We went to Rolly's farm and had ice cream.
Okay.
So you just want what?
That's not my case. DCFS and Springville Police Department asked me to come here, make contact with you, is here to detain you until they can ask questions.
Okay.
Because, like I said, this officer doesn't know fully what's going on, so I'm not trying to fault him or anything like that, but he doesn't really know what's happening here.
Okay. Any other questions for now? Until they get here at least?
No, I was just scared because I thought it was my daughter. That's not my daughter. My daughter only has little kids. I mean, they're trying kids that age.
Sorry. What was your question? Sorry, that's me. I'm sorry to ask if everyone was okay. Any other question I can answer for you?
No, I don't understand why I haven't come to my house.
Who, her?
Yeah.
They don't know whether it was voluntary or not. I think it's the
Oh,
first
I
problem.
see. Okay.
And the second problem is, since those children are, I don't know the full details of how mistreated or how malnourished those children are.
Okay.
All I know is that's the words and treatment that they used.
Yeah.
Which means that they are severely concerned of her well-being and every child that's in that home.
Okay. So they'll just have to talk to her and
Because there has been, I've been a part of many DCFS cases where as soon as the parents are hooked up, the kids are taken. If there's any kids that aren't in the home immediately when the kids are taken, guess what? They're scurrying around. Other family members are picking them up that way. The parent can come back and grab them before DCFS takes them.
oh yeah.
I'm telling you, you may be a good person, but there's a lot of people that know that aren't.
Right. Well, if DCFS is supposed to take her, then they can take her. I mean, I'm not going to try to fight that. I mean,
Well, that's what they're going to come talk to you about. They left already, so they should be here in the next 10-15 minutes. But Springville just left as I got off the phone. So he's probably going to be about 20.
DCFS or whatever it is coming?
Yeah, so DCFS will come for their part first, and then the detective
So they're just going to ask her if
to
she
talk to you.
came willingly to my house and if
I
everything's
think,
okay?
and she has to be taken into state custody.
Oh, she does?
This right here is proof to me that Pam knows 100% what is going on, because she goes, oh, they do? Or whatever she says. She's already been told that the kids have been ABUSED'd and malnourished and everything like that. So you're not an idiot. Like, you know that parents would be arrested for something like that. So she knows what's been going on. She knows. This, to me, proves it, in my personal opinion.
Because I think her parents were arrested.
Okay. So I'm just wondering why they don't want...
Maybe they are.
No, I have her. She's in my house.
She's in here?
Yeah.
I didn't get to when you're asking that. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna go brief your husband so he's not worried about you.
AKA, I'm going to go tell the other officers that we freaking found the other child. Thank God. The other child is here, guys.
Just give me a second.
Okay, so she contacted you on noon, and then you went and picked up both of them. Were they both in Springville? Or were she was at Ace, but what Ace was it at?
I don't know. I can give you the address, but I don't remember. It's somewhere like south.
Spanish Fork?
Yeah, I mean, no, not Spanish.
Don't you guys just love how she's playing so dumb? Like, she doesn't know exactly where Abby works and what location it was in, and wherever. She travels around this area all the time. I freaking know the area so well from researching it like crazy. Pam is playing dumb.
It's past Spanish Fork.
Santa Quinn?
We went to the Rollies barn right after I picked her up.
Okay, it's West Santa Quinn.
That's okay. That's almost an E5 type area.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's at the Ace. And did you call both the girls and say, hey, your mom told me to come get you?
No.
Okay, how did you contact them to know where they were at?
I just went to the pool and said, hey, they have a family emergency. Can I pick up? Sure. So
Children could not be taken from any childcare facility or any facility where you sign them out without them knowing who the parents are or who the guardian is who's going to pick them up. So Pam is bullshitting, in my opinion, obviously, because you just can't do that. They would have to know Pam.
family emergency. Your mom said you could come help me clean today. She said, okay.
Okay, and what about, how did you get in contact to pick her up?
Ruby just told me she'd be at the Ace Hardware.
Oh, okay, so Ruby told you where both of them
Yeah.
should be. Okay. Okay.
So they've been here all day. We went to Rolly's farm and got Rolly's Red Barn and got ice cream at the Red Barn. And then we came here and we scrubbed the floors and vacuumed and made lunch at BLT's, and we were going to go pick tomatoes and make salsa tonight.
Okay.
So that's kind of what we were doing tonight.
So just to make sure I'm understanding all this correctly, Ruby contacted you around noon and said that they had an
Around it. I don't know if that's
Sure.
exact.
That's your best guess.
Said she had a family emergency.
And needed you to pick up the girls.
Yeah, she said, would you mind watching the girls while I'm gone? Because she was leaving. I said, yeah, I could do that because I need some help cleaning.
Okay, and then did she say to bring them to your house for today and then take it back home tonight, or to keep them here for a couple days?
She didn't say. I was just planning on bringing them home tonight.
Oh, okay. Then she also
Like a separate other
went and drove down there.
She told me.
And the kitchen bolts right there. Okay.
Picked them up.
And did you pick up first then?
Mm-hmm.
And then you went down? Okay.
And they've been here, besides going to that Rolly's Red Barn, they've been here the whole time.
Okay. And you guys have been just cleaning?
Yeah. Go smell my house. It smells
Hey
great.
Pam, a little tip, you probably shouldn't brag about how great your house smells and everything like that, because these kids have been through a lot of trauma and you look even worse right now, lady. You look worse. Anyone else agree?
Yeah, we had lunch. We just finished cleaning, and I said, okay, what do you guys want to do now? I said, we gotta go pick the tomatoes once it gets cool.
Does anyone buy that kids who've been malnourished, who finally had a meal and ice cream, apparently, if this is even true, wanted to go pick tomatoes after they just cleaned a whole bunch? Oh my God.
And then we'll learn. They wanted to learn how to make salsa, so I said, okay, we can do that. I said, let's just take a break for a minute, and that's when pounding on the door. We opened the door right up. He said, ask for me. I came right out, and then you asked us, and I come out here, and then like I said, I told him, I what, and he said, well, we're not concerned. I said, well, okay, well, she's in the house, and then I don't know what you did. You went to the house and asked for her to.
Yeah. That was because information was solely getting trickled to him. I don't think he knew about it.
Initial CAD notes just said locate and detain you until they have.
Yeah. So that's what happened. We've been at home cleaning this whole time and dusting and and then we were gonna pick tomatoes and make salsa and then take them home.
Okay.
Have you ever had anything like this happen before, where you picked up the
No.
girls?
Oh, like
Hey, we need you to watch the girls.
no, everything else has been so like.
Now, if there's ever a time that you're going to stretch the truth, it should be this time when they say, hey, have you done this before? Because it looks odd if suddenly you do it now when there's been something so massive that happened and you don't question it, right?
Like they wanted to learn how to make jam, and so they had a whole bunch of strawberries and raspberries, so I went down there, things like that. But so I have interacted with them, and we've done stuff, but it's usually to make jam or learn how to sew or do something, or like someone has a play or something, we go to see it or something. But not, they have come to my house before and done housework reading and stuff like that.
Okay. How did you start to know the family? How did you just meet?
The Franke family?
Yeah.
Through a program called Connexions. It's a kind of a life skills type thing.
Okay. So tell me more about when you first met them through the program, or not really know what the program is.
She was a coach.
Okay. What type of things do they do with the program?
It's like life skills. Like learning how to, it's like be honest, responsible, and humble. Those are those three pillars of their program.
That, my sisters, is the basis to everything we're talking about. When we truly know that we have worth no matter what.
Of taking the parenting class. My daughter was going to take the class and asked me if I would take it with her. And I thought, well, I'm pretty much done parenting. My kids are all raised, and she really encouraged me to take it with her. And I am so grateful that I did, because I learned the principles that she was going to be teaching in her home, so I could reinforce them when I was around my grandchildren. And it's been really a great experience.
Let's be responsible.
Hey, Pam? Nope, Pam's over here. Pam. No.
Is there a meeting place for you guys met, or?
Police say this is the house a young child escaped from and went to a neighbor's house asking for food and water. They said that child was severely malnourished along with another one they found inside the same home.
Is it kind of a personal thing?
It's online every Saturday morning. It's called Empowering Joy.
Okay. How long have you known them for?
Oh, gee.
Ish.
Probably, oh, gee, I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I didn't know her really well because she was in the program, but I didn't really know her. But I've known her probably really well, maybe 3 years.
Is this like a program that she started, or is it just one that she kind of...
She's just a part of it.
She's just part of it. Going to...
You wanted to go get your stuff? You guys can come in and get your stuff. And you need to go inside. Where's your fridge?